Welcome to the Tantalizing Tigers tutorial for how to use the 2 Cows AutoClicker. So this is pretty straightforward. We all tend to have over 2,000 sisters to vote for, and that can get pretty frustrating. So instead of going through and voting for every single sister one by one, we use AutoClickers. This is not typically considered cheating, it's just letting a computer click for you voting while you go get coffee. So once you're at the home page, you click My House and go to My House Members, the typical way that you go to vote for your sisters. As it's loading, you click Vote for Sisters, as if you're going to vote for your sisters manually. And once that is up, you make sure you have your AutoClicker open. Alright, this can get a little complicated. It looks much more complex than it really is. The mouse pointer coordinates at the top. You don't need to really worry about that. As you click on Locate on the right corner of it, you see these numbers change depending on where you move the mouse. So you don't actually need to know the specific numbers whatsoever. You just need to click on where you would click if you were voting for your sisters without the AutoClicker. So you click on it, and then the AutoClicker automatically fills in the top numbers. For my situation, it's 586 by 732. But that doesn't really matter. It depends on your screen. It'll be specific to you. The click interval time, that just basically is telling the computer exactly how fast you want it to click. If your internet connection is really slow, you probably want it on a lower setting. If your internet is fast and you're able to click repeatedly without an issue, you can set it as high as you want. You need to fiddle with it so that you know exactly what interval is appropriate for your internet connection and for your computer. Right now mine's set at 1200, but I'm going to put it towards 1000 for right now, just to see where it's at. And then since we're voting for our sisters, you're going to be using the left button clicker. You wouldn't be clicking with your right. And then below it, it says click how many times. Okay, once you have the exact interval settings that you want and exactly the right coordinates you want, you can type in the exact amount of times. You know, right now I have 2070 sisters, so I could type in 2070 right now. That wouldn't be a good idea yet, because if you're just starting, you want to know exactly how fast it can click and whatnot. So if there's an issue, it can be a pain in the butt if it's clicking 2070 times and there's a problem. So for right now, I'm going to put in 10. Alright, I personally like putting the AutoClicker very close to where it's going to be clicking. Therefore, for that reason, we do that, because if there's a problem, then you can just immediately swing over and click on Stop. Right now it says Start because I haven't clicked it yet, but once I click on Start, it will change to the word Stop. So if there's a problem, you can push Stop and then it will stop, and you can change the coordinates, or you can change the interval time, or you can change how many times it's clicking. But if you have this AutoClicker all the way over here to the top right of the screen and there's a problem, oh, you can't even see it. If there's a problem, there's no way you'll click Stop in time. So you're just going to be stuck waiting for it to finish. So put it really close to where it's going to be clicking, click Start, and see, this is where the issue was. I scrolled down. So as you can see, if I didn't have that close, I would have an issue clicking Stop. But since it's so close, I can do that. But that's basically all there is to it. Just make sure you have the right screen resolution, and then from there you can click Locate. You can find where you want to click. Bring the AutoClicker to where it's going to be clicking. Change the interval time as fast or as slow as you want that's appropriate for your computer. Tell it how many times you want it to click. And then click Start. And then all you have to do is wait. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll be happy to answer as soon as I can.